All right, 419ers, what's going on? I'm gonna get started on a rebuild today, and yeah, let's go over kind of what we're gonna do. So, we got one of these. Already done a little bit of work to this. I'll kind of go over what's been done, what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna insert a clip as to what this looked like before I started till we got to this point, right about now. All right, D-Town RC, it is time. We are gonna go to the hobby shop today and get that guy, a new engine. So let's go. All right, well, D-Towners, we are here. Let's go see about getting us a motor. Check it out. Phil's in Fort Wayne. Here we go. Well, guys, we did it. We got us a little bit of go-go juice, and we got one of them new 3.3 motors. Turn that off. 3.3 motors, which excited because it came with the new air filter and all that jazz. Got the carburetor on there, pull start, got some fuel tubing, and looks to be our easy start harness. That didn't come with it, we had to add that, but we got what we need to get her fired up. So let's get back to the house and put this on the truck. Oh man, here we go. Out with the old and with the new. All right, so this is a classic T Maxx. And so far, you've seen the clip. We had the blue A-arms on it before, which were some RPMs. This thing was pretty wore out when I got it. We were fortunate enough that a friend of mine actually gave me this truck, James. So a big shout out to James for giving me the truck. You know, I kind of expressed a little bit of nostalgia to the truck being an older one, and I actually never had one of these. I had a Revo, but never the T Maxx. So pretty excited. We got the new A-arms, the new shocks. Went through the diffs. We got obviously the new wheels. So it's gonna be pretty sweet. Actually got the aluminum bumpers on this guy. And we got, oh yeah, the new body. We're gonna get her painted red, I think. I always wanted all red, so we're gonna go that route. And I mean, we gotta have one of them, right? Get us a new bottle. I tell you what, I'm gonna sit this right in here while we go through some of these parts. Fasten you down. All right. So, got a little box full of parts. We're gonna go place the body mounts. Those are usually one of the parts that get bent up on these pretty bad. Taking a tumble, they're pretty small, but I mean they bend and they don't break. We got some new body mounts that sat around a lot, so we got a new fuel tank. It's gonna be a lot easier than cleaning up the old one. And then I have the exhaust, which the pipe itself is in pretty good shape. However, the header pipe was smashed, so that kind of stunk. So we got a new one. Pretty stoked. We got that guy ready to rock. We needed some new toe links. We had two of those that had some damage to them that are gonna be an issue, right? And then we had to order a new brake pad. This one is wore severely. I'll show you. I don't know if you can see it right now. We'll do it on the build video. We needed a brake pad, but it came with all the hardware for the linkage and everything. Do the discs, the little plunger doodad to activate the brake. So we got him. Our easy start and our clutch bell, flywheel, that stuff. Actually, yeah, look, you can see the big dent in the old header pipe there. So kind of stunk. Had to get a new one, but it is what it is. Giant parts bag of old stuff. Really nasty air filter. Like, wow, that's something. And this one, the old receiver box, still has the crystal radio in it, and the old Traxxas 8 AA radios. People that remember those. Some shot clips. We don't need them. Zap zap, zippy zap gun. Heck yeah. Been rolling with the stainless steel screw kit since this is kind of a full build, rebuild kind of thing. Everyone needs some of that air filter oil, right? Oh, what else we got in this fun bag? Yeah, she's oh yeah, she's sticky. Ugh. We're gonna retire that one. And where is the good stuff? Where did I stick that? There's this guy. Transmission. Been gone through, like I said, only, and this guy is going to be the brake that needs replaced. We tried cleaning it up. Cleaning the pads up under here, scuffing them, giving them a clean. She's a little dirty on the outside. She's clean on the inside. She shifts. 2-speed looked fine inside. Drive shafts are good. These ones were good. We did put the new stock A-arms back on it. I just like the black. They break. We'll go RPM again, but I really wanted the black over the blue ones. And you can see we got some stainless hardware rocking already. It's going to be pretty sweet. I don't know about you guys, but the new RC, or fresh RC rather, whichever, doesn't really feel like it comes together until the body and the tires, right? Like the tires, it's starting to get there. It looks like something, but as soon as you start sitting a new body on it, oh man, yeah, come on, you know, like, it's freaking awesome. Let's go, boys. I can't wait to get this thing running. We're gonna have it running in this video. This is the plan. Here's another box of fun stuff, which you just seen me go and get this yesterday, actually. Fresh tubing, fresh, easy start, yeah, easy start harness, which we're gonna use mostly, probably for this video, until I upgrade, do like a roto start and a separate hot shot. But this bad boy, right? Say what you want about Traxxas, but I mean, they've been making these nitros for a long time, and they're good nitros. They really are, and they have a great replacement program for their motors. I was talking to the guy at the hobby shop, Brandon, over there at Fort Wayne, Phil's, and he's pretty cool dude. He does a lot of custom stuff. He had a nitro, and he was going to do a refresh on his truck. So he ordered the sleeve, the piston, and the connecting rod. He did not order a wrist pin, but so there's those 3 items to refresh one of these motors, and it was $100. Just to put that in perspective, if you have a motor, you go take it in, exchange it with Traxxas, and this was $110 together, whole motor, air filter. It comes with a pull start. You just throw your other stuff on there, but it's a 3.3. Comes with, you know, the head, the little protector, the new air filter, carburetor. It's all on there. You keep your flywheel from your old motor, your shoes, and your your clutch, your shoes, your pinion, all that jazz. You keep that. But in your motor mount, make sure you hang on to him and your old glow plug if it's still good. But the new ones do come with one. But yeah, so this is a Tmaxx classic. Like, it is legit an old, I'm gonna say early 2000s. I mean, it has to be. So it's originally came with the, what was this? 2.5, the 2.5 motors, and the mounting base for these, for the 2.5s and the 3.3s are the same. It's if you go to the old 1.5, it's gonna have the older style mount, which I do not have. There's some bolts for the motor. This is your standard mount, the 2.5 and the 3.3. You can see she goes right in place. And this bad boy is gonna be going right there. We'll take the pull start off. That's probably gonna bump into something. But she's gonna rock and roll right there. I just get excited about this stuff. We'll sit some of this in place here. Oh, who took my knife? I did. It's in my pocket. Super excited, guys. Haven't done nitro in years. It used to be the go-to, you know, if you wanted power, because, you know, brushless wasn't really a thing. LiPo batteries were just coming out at that time when I was into this stuff. And I got back in a couple years ago with my boy, mostly doing electric. Okay, almost, yeah, everything we have is electric. And we have a lot of stuff. So this is gonna be super fun. I don't know if you can see in the background. We actually have another, we have a 2.5 here that we need to change out for another motor. This guy, another nitro. This one was given to us by Jody Shaneyfeld. Shout out to Jody. He runs Prop Floppers Club there in Defiance. They do their, yeah, you can see it. They do flying. He just started the dirt track like a year or two ago, which has been killer. It's brought a lot of people out there to the hobby and just in the group, you know, going out just having a blast. And then at the same time, I put my little racetrack out back and crawler course. But oh yeah, I forgot the exhaust pokes out. So he gave us this truck. I just got the body going, right? It's an old Nitro Sport, actually, I think. I don't think it's a Rustler. Here nor there, right? But so we got this body done for him last year, but we never really got it running right. It was seized up when we got it. I'm pretty sure it needs probably just get a replacement, just like I did for that one, and probably go that route. But anyways, most of this truck is ready to rock. The tires are a little old, a little hard. You can see they're definitely the old ones. They got the dish, plain color. Like you're gonna paint them, dye them, whatever you want. But she's, oh man, she's what gave me the itch again. And I mean, it's like an original servo too. Look at that thing. It's gray. Holy cow, guys. There's the old 2018s, all the Phillips hardware. We did put a new pipe on this because it was coming apart here, and we couldn't get that back together. But threw just an RPM bumper on the front, an RPM A-arm, one stock one, and whatever. It is what it is. That's a little loose. I think we're working on it. Don't judge. But hopefully we get this guy rocking and rolling this summer as well. At least we did take a battery out of that one, so it's not getting too corroded in there. But this, oh gosh. You guys, if you have not done nitro, I mean, you got to give it a whirl. At least get around it, see one, hear one, and you're probably going to like it, you know? So, yeah, without further ado, we'll probably move on to the next video. I'm going to take a break, probably get this guy painted today. Yeah, right on. All right, well, we went in and we did a little scotch brite on the inside of the body. I'm sure a lot of people have already painted bodies, but I thought, you know what, it's part of the journey, and why not? We'll just throw it in there. We went in with a light scotch brite, scuff the inside of it. You know, we still got the protective coating on the outside. We're good to go there. So she's warm, she's washed. Try not to touch the whole thing with my fingers here. That's what we're gonna do. Make sure she's good. Ready to rock, man. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just warm it up a touch. It's kinda cold. It's warmer than it has been around here, but it's a little cold. Warm her up. Warm that up in the pocket. Get her ready to rock. We're going all out Traxxas, boys. Traxxas Red 5057. Part number. Talbot Red right there, boys. Don't tell anyone I'm copying it, right? But yeah, so. Good and warm, good to cook up, make sure we're dry. We're just gonna do I'll do a light coat, show you, and then we'll take a break and I'll come back real quick with probably the final. Also keep in mind, do this outside in the garage, well ventilated area. This stuff is not good for you to breathe. I like to hold my breath, walk away. But we'll be back in just a second. All right, we have painted the body. We're gonna put some stickers on. And get these out of the way. I'm gonna throw the body mounts on, just so we can see what this is gonna look like, because I have a real bad problem with taking my time. I gotta see it. If anyone was curious, we're going with the body. It's a 4926X Pro Graphics bodies. I'm a big fan of the Pro Graphics bodies that Traxxas does. I think they just they come out really good, and give you a lot of detail and stuff like that without having to do a lot of extra work. You can do a couple colors if you want, one color, it don't matter. Well, unfortunately, looks like got our first mix-up. Wrong body mounts, but that ain't gonna stop us. We can still get the body up here. Take a look. We'll get this coating off, put the stickers on, then we'll do a little bit of a reveal. See if we can get this off of here. So after shooting the red, we went ahead and shot over that, or backed it rather, with a little bit of white. I think it just helps give it a little nicer finished look on the inside when you get done. I don't want to spoil the entire unveil of the body, but man, sometimes the overspray film is a bit of a pain in the butt to get off. Especially on a body that's got a lot of cutouts, like these do. Still have your body post holes, motor holes, cooling holes, pull start holes. Get off there. Well, you know what? It's going to come off in pieces. Oh man. Right on. I'm sure we'll find pieces we missed forever. Seems to be the way it always happens. Oh my gosh, guys. This is looking totally sick. I don't even know if I'll finish. I just want to look at it. Fair. Let's see. A little bit more on there. Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't want to come off around the edges. But a little bit of time. Good to go. Go around that way. Let's see, she stopped right about here. Oh yeah. Dang it. Static cleaned everything too. Get off. Alright. Let's take a look. Oh, a little bit of front end work here. But, so for those of you guys who don't do this a lot, I mean, this is a super easy way to get a new body, kind of custom, you know, it's already cut out. You can go ahead and do a lot more work. You can get a custom body, make the mounts work and all that. that's fine. That stuff's awesome. It really is. But for something like this, or someone like me, brother, I don't mind these. Just open them up. You can just kind of wham bam. Thank you, and you're off to the races with a new body. Pretty darn quick. You can see I'm not really too concerned with getting them perfect. I mean, it is a T Maxx, right? It's a bashing. We're gonna make it look good, but it ain't gotta look that good. Right on. These T Maxxes, man, I tell you, a lot of people had them in the past. Man, I think they came out in 99. It's insane. A lot of people weren't born yet, probably. They watch this stuff, you know. I know the guy at the hobby shop, he's like, oh yeah, I showed him my nostalgia stuff. He's like, yep, I went around for that. So, these things are definitely like big part of the RC, I don't know, story. History, I don't want to say history, but they are. A couple of these on there. Don't know if we're gonna go with the T Maxx decal on them just yet, but we'll at least get the windows on. Take a gander at this thing. Feel free, skip ahead, but you know, if you're anything like me, I like to turn videos on or people building something in the garage. Just let them play in the background. Because we've been doing some racing videos and things like that. Especially during the summer. We do a lot of that. We do go crawling, but normally it's kind of more relaxing. We don't shoot videos. However, we're definitely looking at doing us a hike around the lake and making it more scale. Taking you know, maybe straight axle looking trucks and things like that. All the tent scale accessories all over it. Hiking around the lake. I don't know, might be 2-3 hour video. I don't know. It's another one of them deals where you can literally turn it on, see some cars and cool stuff going on, and just enjoy it in the background. Really. Oh, here's the hard one. Oh man, putting the grill on. Come on, baby. I got no fingernails. There she be. There she be. Alright. So you can push it back here a little bit. I can't see. Alright, that's gonna work. That's gonna work. Hopefully it ain't upside down. Yeah, I know. But, so yeah. Right on. 2 taillights. Then we're gonna stay up there and see what she looks like. We're gonna start moving forward. This rebuild. Refresh, rebuild. Whatever you want to call it. Alright, we're gonna have to put at least put one of these T Maxx decals on the back, right? That's for sure. Anyways, alright. Hold on. Hold on. Let's get her close. Oh. Dang, brother. What do you think of that? Like, Traxxas, Arma, Losi, I don't care what it is. That truck. Whew. Dang. I don't know if I want any stickers on that thing. She's too pretty. Would you look at that? Man, oh man. Get our motor in there. Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to move on to our next step. All right. So what we're going to start with is we went through this guy. His insides are good. We need to change the brakes. And then we could install this into the truck. So we're going to get started with this guy here. I'm going to do my best to keep what I'm doing in frame and not my hands in the way so much. I don't know what's in here. Let's just see, right? Oh, stuff we don't need right now. Some of them. Ooh, we could use a couple new ones of these. Is that a PTFE washer? Spacers. Our little plunger doodad. Oh, that's what we really need. Oh, check this one out. Yeah, I like new parts. I just use all the new parts, right? So this is all held on these two bolts here. One and two. Holy smokes, hang on to your tools. You know what it is? These dang Arma tools. Everyone thinks they're so great to come with good tools. I'm just kidding. It's actually a really good deal. So these ones are actually a little bit bent. I did clean them up, but now we have new ones, so we'll take those out with them, guys. Bolts, and as you can see, this old one. Let me check it out here. Where we go? Where am I at? Right here. You can definitely see the wear on that guy. On both sides. She's a pretty rough compared to a new one, right? So, well deserved. So anyways, you get this far, one cross pin through all this fun stuff. I think it's a 2. I did not get a new one of these with that. That's okay. That's okay. That comes off, and this collar just goes right over top of that, the braking gauges. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with him, but guess what? We got new ones. Same with the plunger. Cleaned it up. There's nothing wrong with it. Same with the linkage here. The shaft. But we'll change that too. This has all been cleaned out. She moves nice and free. I'm gonna make sure that flat is sticking out because that's where this guy's gonna sit when you put him in there. Drop him in. Drop him in. Make sure she's sitting down in there. You can see if you push her up. That's what puts the pressure on your brake disc with your two little steel pads, steel plates and the pad, right? Okay, so now we gotta get this back together. Need to pay more attention when I do things like this. Anywho, there's a big side, little side. Big side goes to the top of that screw pin is. Line him up. You gotta line him back up on there. And try to drop this down through all 3 of them, just like so. Just run him down. Go flush with this bottom side, because this disc, might have to even loosen it there. This disc has to slide over that, and if you run it too far, that pin will stick out and you can't get your disc on. No big deal, but something to pay attention to, right? Bam. Alright, now when we're ready, make sure you didn't lose your little pusher insert down there, little brass guy. I'm going to take a new bolts, get one started there. And this one, you kind of got to, oops, that bolt back, get that bolt back in there. Can I pat that dog? Anyway, you're going to slide the back piece in front of your plunger, and you get this here bolt in there through both of them. Try to get these started. Something or another like that. Oh, get that thing in there. Oh yeah. Like I've done this before, I know it. You ain't gotta tell me. Alright. Get these both started. As you can see, we got our brass piece down in there. Turn and he pushes on that back one. Rock and roll. We got everything in place, so we snug these down. And you gotta be careful. I don't want to go crazy here. So what you're gonna do is just put these down tight enough so you leave a tiny gap so that brake pad can spin inside them clamping mechanism. So keep an eye. You want them to be even, right? You don't want to go all crazy. Have these things be side to side off a whole lot there. And then we can see what kind of gap we have left. It's pretty close. We're gonna go down about a half turn on each side. We'll check this again. You want that to spin nice and free, and you want it even side to side. That's the key. You don't want them to be goofy on you. You want them to be even. So you evenly adjust the gap here. And I know it's such a fine amount here, you really can't see what's going on, but trust me, I am a professional. You can have it rubbed just a touch if you want. This usually has enough movement that you can have a gap there. Don't have the rub, but do what you want to do, right? Back them up a touch. Let's see what we're looking at here. Yeah, I'm a little off side to side here. Back this one up, tighten this one down. Oh yeah. Anybody know how this thing's in there? Oh, it's screwed in. Okay, right on. Oh, it just pushes in. Maybe. Oh, I'm missing a set screw. Is it? I don't know. We'll see in a minute. Oh yeah, there's this. We got a new one. We're good. We're good. Now I don't remember what side this thing went on, but that's okay too. Oh, you're kicking. You're killing me. You're killing me. That's a 1.5. I got a 1.5 out here. Anywho, I'm gonna get one. Check it out. Are you? Does this better be the right one? Oh man. I think it's time to throw stuff. That set is missing the 1.5. There we go. Hey, yeah, buddy. All right. Right on. Okay. Got a little goober in there. It's okay. In this case, a little how's it do you? All right, that's good enough to get the motor back, or the transmission back in the truck. And if you haven't looked at these guys, it's quite a unique way to do it. They have 8 bolts, and they come up through the bottom ladder and into the transmission, which is actually really thin because they come up into this spot right here. It's only, I don't know, maybe a 1/4 inch thick. See? So we're gonna throw that back in there, line up the drive shafts, and we're gonna check it out, right? I'm gonna see what we got. I think these might actually be hex head now. These are replacement screws, so they are indeed 2 mil. Okay. Here, hold this for me, would you? You're just gonna stand there and look at me. Alright, this way, that way. This one goes this way. Okay. Follow? Savvy? Good. Anybody else have fun? By that I mean not. Trying to line slide your drive shafts up and putting stuff back together. It's not fun. You always get one, and the other one falls out. Holy smokes. I'm about to retire now. I can't. This is driving me nuts. I just got started. Oh. Okay, one. Alright, where you at, bud? Get her done. And you can't just spin a spur gear on these because the nitro transmission is not engaged until you're running it. It actually does free spin. Let's see. Wiggle, 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 baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see what we got here. I'm not gonna make you watch me put all these in, but we'll get 1 or 2 started. And it's in plastic, so you make sure, you know, we're just running them in and lightly snugging all these. You don't want to end up stripping out your plastic, because like we said, it's only a 1/4 inch piece of plastic there holding this in. You got 8 of them, so you don't have to go crazy making them all real tight, you know what I mean? I had a buddy of mine ask me, he's like, man, why you putting all them stock parts back on there? I'm like, man, nostalgia, brother. I want it to feel like, you know, you got this thing back in 2000 out the box. Like, this is what you got. I mean, yeah, putting a 3.3 in it, but, you know, she's got the short wheelbase. It's like the stock chassis, differentials, drive shafts, a lot of it. But then, you know, the majority of it is new. So everyone has their own vices, how they want to do a truck, build. You know, it's all about having fun. And that's what you need to be doing if you're in this hobby. I know there's a lot of people out there get into it, take it way too serious, especially when you get into racing. You know, I'm serious to the point where I like to go have fun and not break my toys. Where some people just like to send them off a building, you know, and watch them break into pieces. That's not me. Oh, she's so nice. Just seen it before. Their shocks were clapped out bad, man. Just pogo sticks if they weren't seized up. They were just boing. Not cool. But that's pretty rad. Yeah. Next, let's see about getting this motor mount on here. We're gonna get rid of the pull start. So take 3 screws out of the pull start assembly. I haven't had a chance to rebuild the easy start. We're gonna hope it works. Needs cleaned up, so we'll probably do that a couple minutes here off camera. 4 coming back. Oh, pull start's got 4. Easy start's got 3. Oh, bam. Oh, well, bam. Whee. Let me get this out of the way for right now. Holy smokes, them are on there better than they used to be. Woo! Yeah. All right. Got a pile of bolts here behind the camera. Just listen to me shuffle them around here for a minute, will you? I don't know which ones they're going to be because I took this apart a little while ago. Look at this mess. Holy moly. No, thank you. There's my stainless bolts sticking to the magnet. Hey, I got another one. Easy start, baby. Yeah, we'll clean that girl up. Couple more boats. Couple more boats. Oh yeah. What's this thing? You guys know what that is? I don't know. How in the heck? Oh, there's a magnet in that thing too. Stuff is sticking to stuff everywhere, boys. Oh, there's another boat. Another boat. There's a better shot of that. I was telling you, just a little smasheroni. Man, let's think here. ADHD engage. Here we go. There, that's a little bit better, right? What she's supposed to be looking like. Another boat. Okay, I think we got enough boats. We can go fishing all we want now with all these boats. All right, which one? These ones? It's gotta be that one, right? Now, these are a little grimy. Not too bad, but what we're going to do here, make sure we don't hit our head on the drawer I left open. Give them a quick razzle dazzle with the pick. Make sure we got all the goop out of there before we go trying to put this thing together. Now we're going to just kind of put this on to put it on for right now. Once I'm sure everything's going to be right and all that jazz, then we'll go back and do our Loctite. For right now, I just want to make sure clearances, things are going to fit right. Because, I mean, it is a classic, but you don't know. When Tmaxx, you know, eventually updates a model a little bit here, a little bit there, things change. So we're just gonna make sure, just like the body mount. I'm pretty sure it was a 25R body mount. It's probably not the classic, so it's probably the wrong one. Whatever, we'll get it taken care of. And That's the least of my worries at this point. We got a lot of work to do. I could put old servos back in it, you know, but again, the way I would like to rebuild it, probably going to end up with, I'd like to put some Protects in it for everything. I need 3 of them. Is it 3? Is it 2? 2? I think it's, what do we need? Steering and reverse, right? It's 2 speeds automatic. Maybe it is only 2. Might maybe do Protect. But those Amazon servos, you know, $40 for 2 of them. I don't know. We'll see. Because if we don't like it, we're definitely going to put something nicer in. For sure. Mount is on. However, I think with the clearance of this thing in yonder, yeah, probably going to have to go ahead and bolt this up. Today, Junior. Does anyone know what's going on here? I'll tell you what, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. This might even be, is this the right one? Looks to be the right one. Does it go up and out? Does anybody know? Oh, it must, right? It lays down like that. Okay. Disaster averted. Crisis averted. Like I said, we're going to dry fit this guy too. That sits there. We got 2 sets of hose on this guy. Looks like we're going to go with the top one. I don't remember what bolts go with this. Holy smokes. Hey, there's 2 new ones. Well, we're going to use those. If they weren't taped up. Look away, ladies and gentlemen. Safety equipment is not apparent in this facility. We don't do that. Sometimes we do. Be careful out there. Alright. Oh, man. Don't you love it when something comes together? Might as well go ahead and put that easy start on it because I need to make sure clearances are fine with the 3.3 going in it. Which, I mean, I know I've mentioned it, but it's going to be awesome in this classic T Maxx. It's got the shorter wheelbase, so wheelies is a lot more, you know, likely. So, we got those bolts, so we can throw this guy on, see where we're at. I think I'll just try and start it just for funsies. Who cares? Start it on a bench, man. Go in the hole! Uh-oh. There it goes. Maybe. Maybe! Yes. Yes. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. There she goes. We're going to have to probably open up the hole in the back of the body for the 3.3 head too. Being a little bit bigger. Which is, I think these are, correct me if I'm wrong, a 0.20 displacement motor is what it is, the 3.3 conversion. I think the 2.5 is actually just a 1.5, but what do I know? So we just ran that up. That's going to be pretty good for right now. So let's set him in place. Do you want to see that? You might want to see that. I don't know. You can see where it was, right? Where she needs to be. So, well, we got this guy smacking everything. Get him out of the way. Let's find a better spot. Yeah, I think we just need to get him out of the way. Magnetic. Things are flying everywhere. Oh, I had a lock nut. I think it bolts down to the chassis right there. Never having one of these, I kind of have to guess as we're going through here, so that's really close right there. I think we ought to throw the flywheel and everything on it while we're here. I think a better idea what we're dealing with, right? There's no lock nut there. There. Let's just get this out of the way for the time being. And I'll forget where it goes and which way it goes, and Whatever. We'll have all kinds of problems here in a couple minutes, I'm sure. Okay. Flywheel. Yes. Clutch shoes. Yep, those ones are good. And oh, that one doesn't have a bearing. This one does. And she's good. Oh yeah. Oh, that's gross. Let me get a rag. Where'd that come from? Oh, I'm here. Don't worry. Real quick wipe. These are sealed. They're good. Ready to rock. Put him back in there. Okay. We got a nut. Oh, crud. Okay, we're good. I thought it was spinning on the shaft there. The shaft was spinning. Man, whoever prepped this video did a horrible job. That looks like that looks good. Okay, so this is a conical fit. So just make sure it goes the right way and the pins stick out, because those are your clutch pins go on them guys. Pretty sure. Does anyone else know how this goes? I wonder if the flywheel for the 3.3 is different. It sure looks like it, doesn't it? No. You know, if I knew what I was doing, it wouldn't be any fun though, would it? Alright, I'm going to have to look into that. So that's probably not going to happen right this minute. You can see that. Apparently I painted more than just the body red when I was doing that. Alright, back to this. Whatever, we're just going to throw it in here, take a look. I think these are the right screws. We're going to take this guy, see what she looks like with a sticker in there. Oh yeah. Grody. Let's see. Yeah, they look like the right length. Stick through plenty. Put that hole, that boat. We're gonna go get the boats out again. Okay. Hopefully. Man, these are nasty. Someone should have really cleaned these before I got started. I'm gonna blame my secretary. Don't tell him. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, goodness gracious. You ever think where you come up with some of this stuff? Oh, buddy. Tell you what. Oh, buddy. I got that from my grandpa. And to be honest, I didn't really hang around him a whole lot. But he always said, yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Oh, man. I miss him. I miss both my grandpas. Oh, yeah, buddy. I can't even do it. I can't not say it. It just comes out. Snug them, crack them loose so we can move this around a little bit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. Kool-Aid, baby. Oh, yeah. Okay, we got a little wiggle. Got a little wiggle. Heck yeah, dude. I mean, it's in there. You know what I'm saying? Servo. So let's stick. See if that'll fit. I think it will. But, oh, what kind of bolts is that? Those are countersunk? Okay. Countersunkers. This kit is just a hot mess and a half, I'll tell you what. Like, it just has a bunch of generic size bolts. They're not even specific, like what came in it to where they go. It's a mess. Best I could do is try to organize them by flathead or button head, and that's about it. It is what it is. Definitely nicer than just putting all the stock hardware back on one of these dang Phillips screws. And they still go. I mean, come on, give us a little bit of an update, right? Like, let's change the hardware. Ta-da! I mean, little things. Little things. Come on, guys. But the newer radio, I guess I did. Never mind. I have the older radio. Okay, where's this thing go? Anyone know? I guess we're gonna wait. Put the hoses on later. We're at the tank in, just so we can see what we're dealing with here. At least one or two. Might have to go with a shorter bolt, especially now that I threw it over there. Okay. I do what I want. This will be kind of fun come this summer. Another buddy of ours, a young fella, his name's Boston. He's rebuilding, I believe, a T Maxx as well. So hopefully he gets his right. I'm gonna grab a shorter bolt from what I had there. This could be the summer of Nitro. That'd be kind of good. That's a good sound to it, doesn't it? Summer of Nitro, baby. Oh, who doesn't like the sound of fiddling through a box of screws, right? There we go. Shorten these up a tidbit. She's coming together, baby. Even though I gotta take it back apart because nothing's like official, right? Fuel tank has got to come up, so I got to put a fuel line on the bottom of it. I'm going to go look at some photos and things and see the best, or at least the way they come as far as routing the fuel line. Since it's brand new, I'm going to go and run these in just so I get threads made. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Good Lord, I got shorter bolts too. Shorter bolts. I showed a boats. Not a shoulder bolt. Showed a boat. I think the end of this driver's about had it too. Or these Chinesian screws. Whichever. Yeah. Blame what you want. And then. Nope. Nope, I'm doing that. I have to do that. Not doing it just for giggles. So this actually has a nut on the bottom to mount the exhaust. The exhaust. I don't like that. I do like that. I'll drop him in there. Back to the number 2 Phillips. Good Lord. Makes us guys that have been in the hobby think back. Like, oh, man, this is everything used to be Phillips hardware. And the new guys are like, what's Phillips? That's dumb. Alright, so that's a Phillips. That's our nut. Can we get under here? It's magnetic. It's really great when it keeps moving stuff you're trying to, you know, not move. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Got her started. Got her started. Oh yeah. Dudes. Oh my gosh. Kidding me, dude. Yeah, we're gonna have to trim that out just a wee bit. But, because it's made for the smaller head, but they also give you the line out here. Ready to rock to trim for the 3.3. So that's cool. But anyways, I mean, I don't have to say anything, do I? Like, a moment of silence. Yeah. Okay. What do we want to do? You want to check out, you want to see something kind of neat? I have yet to open this. And I bet, oops, yeah, sure, put that over there. I bet a lot of people don't even know what the heck this is. Oh look, we could have rocked this rear body mount, I guess. She's only got a little bit of a, a little bit of jank to her. Look at this bad boy. Think we should go with that one? Oh yeah. Oh no. And then, like this one, someone had fun, you know? Like they had a blast painting it red. And they must have had issues with the wires. Like this is a hot mess and a half, but yeah. And Futaba, baby. We might see if that works. We'll put him back in there. Be a shift servo or throttle servo. I don't know. Looks like it used to be, actually. Oh, adapter do. We might just hook him up in a minute. What is this? What is that? Anyone know what that might? I don't know what that is. VES? Got an adjustable pot on it. I don't know. Oh, this is what I was talking about. One moment. Got another servo. JR Racing 590M, so Metal Gear. I can't read. Torque Race Servo Metal. Like, it's in decent shape. Right, anyways, back to what I wasn't thinking. I think this is the box I was referring to. This has got some batteries, I believe. Number 2 Phillips. Okay, here we go. Holy smokes. Which are not bad if you got a good screwdriver, I guess, right? Oh gosh, the sticktivity. The sticktivity! She doesn't want to come apart. Let's make sure these aren't part of the problem. Okay. Oh wow. I have never seen none of them. Cap head. It was 2.5 mil. Self-tap. Really? Is this the thing that's been on Traxxas all along? I just never knew. That's insane. I don't like it. Whatever. Oh, there she goes, boys. Oh. Looky there. Look at the size of this thing. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell. Like, this is impressive. I mean, a standard size servo. It's the size of a dang servo. It's crazy. Let's see if we can get it out of there, huh? I got a knot. Look at this crap. Like, come on, guys. This is how we deal with this. I'm not even messing with it. There goes my reception, or my range, right? Can we push on this thing? Let's see. Oh. Ah, foam has failed. Actually, it was just sitting in there. 2215, baby. 3-channel receiver. You got your B for battery, channel 1, 2, and 3. Because on nitros, you got to put batteries in it, or else things ain't gonna work. But you got the old crystal. That's some memories right there, boys. Yeah, that's pretty rad. We're not running this anymore because, you know, we have way better stuff now with the 2.4 and the gigs and all that fun stuff. But we do have this handy dandy radio box that I need to get this broken antenna out of. Might just drill it out and put a set screw in there. And then the stickers everyone had back in the day upgrading their stuff. We're gonna get rid of him. So now we got our radio box, which I've no that used to, oh, it was upside down. It used to have it wasn't like this. It used to be like that. So you can just swap your crystals out. If your buddies had the same one, you just bam bam. I don't really, maybe it was just so you could see it. Because there's no way you could have reached it. Maybe I probably had a plug over it too. With everything plugged in, that's not even going to sit, you know, near high enough to grab it. So, anyways, here nor there. Then we got this guy. There's our battery box. Now I gotta get this thing opened up. Here's some fancy cap head self-tappers. Once again, that apparently have had a little bit of abuse because the drivers did not want to go in there happily. I gotta force it. Okay. We should just have batteries. And we have batteries. So my buddy actually put these in here because he said things actually turned on, which is freaking rad. Good Lord. That's a whole nother can of worms, trying to get this stuff set up so we can just test all our electronics. If this is working, hey, look what I tell you. Everybody's got a couple of them. What's funny is they're all over this truck. There's actually there's actually 2 right there as well. Half the sticky still. I scotch bited this thing, but I didn't want to go too hard to get the blue. But yeah, still some residue underneath there as well. So they used every RPM decal they had with the A-arms that they had bought. So let's see here. So for you that don't really know, yeah, your nitro on off where your batteries were to run everything, your servos, right? That is what plugged in to the B channel on these guys. Oh, this plug's got a little crack on it too, but whatever. And you got 3 pins. You got your signal wire, your positive, and your negative. So with this, you definitely had to make sure it's the right way. Traxxas usually has the little tabs on here, so you cannot plug them in the wrong way. You guys start getting aftermarket stuff. You start running into where it's just a straight plug like that. There's no tab on this guy. I just had a stock Traxxas servo in here. I know I do. It's the one that's painted red. Yeah. And oh, someone already cut it off, or it just wasn't there back in the day. But yeah, so on the side here with this guy, you would have a flat fin type piece. It would correlate to this, so you knew it was in the right way. And then if you get into these servos, brown, red, orange, whatever. Orange is your signal wire, brown is your negative. And if you know where it's at on here, you chase out like a Traxxas one. If he's already plugged in, you know, black is negative, red is your hot, white is your signal. So you kind of know. So yeah, sometimes, you know, you plug a new one in upside down, which it can be done. You'll it won't work. Shocker. Turn around, flip it over, try it again. Remember, 1 to turn, 2 to burn. That's your channels. So that's how that's gonna go. Where this goes, I don't really know. But looks like we mount the base plate, right? Oh, would you look at there? Just match it right back up. Ta-da! Man, I ain't just handsome. Heck yeah, brother. Speaking of heck yeah, brother, everybody, hopefully you said a couple words for the old Greg Biffle who passed. It was unfortunate. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. Are these countersunkers? They are. So we can get some new, fresh bolts for this little guy. We'll mount this base plate. I'm gonna run out of the proper screws. Listen, these screws. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. All right. So we'll just throw this little mounting base plate in right quick and in a hurry, and then I'll kind of show you where she went. Like I know what I'm doing. It won't start in the hole! Couldn't have anything to do with those other bolts that were in there that were completely different thread than what I'm trying to stick in there. Oh, now we don't want to cooperate, huh? Okay. Oh yeah. Go to your home. Too good for your home. Oh, that's so nice. Get fresh stainless screws. Clean your parts up. Get her put back on there. Oh, that's a lot of. It's a lot. Okay. So we got him thrown in there. So it should be easy peasy. That stays in. And then this guy. Just route the wire through, and you kind of got to go shimmy shake like an earthquake, and she goes right there. And maybe that's why these are the self tappers. Oh, it's broke off. That's super. We don't need all of them, or maybe I do. I don't know. Let's see actually if we can throw in some new button heads. It's like stuck on there. I didn't even do anything. Did I? You guys are watching, right? Okay. Yeah. Let me see. What if we just put these in there? I don't know. I don't really want to. Let's see if we can get a decent button heads here to start. If not, we'll go back to something else, but I kind of feel like this is gonna work. Oh yeah. Come here, Mr. Screw. You are gonna make nitro great again. That's what we need to do, boys. I pushed it off for a long time, thinking I don't need nitro. I got my electrics and they're fast too. But you know what? The electric doesn't go. It just don't. And sometimes you just need it. And is this universal here? Just go. Oh no, it doesn't. It's got a notch right there to line up with that guy to make it specific. All specific like. Still got that out there. We can put the mounting plate in though, right? Let's take a gander. Pretty sure. Yeah, we're gonna run it this way with a notch in the front of the truck. That's what we're gonna do. How about that? Alright, these are also flathead. So let me snag 2 short flatheads here. Oh, that was really short. Really, really short. There we go. And I am not measuring any of these. I'm just grabbing one that looks about right to get the right amount of thread engagement that I feel is going to be right. Oh no! Gravity! Alright. Well. I don't know what to do. Just keep putting bolts in. That's what she said. Oh man. You know, whenever you happen to see this video, if you're watching the video, if you're watching all the way through this video, I appreciate it. I'm out here, I'm just doing this stuff for fun, man. I really enjoy it, get into it, so I do a lot of it. And, you know, I kind of want to remember some. So, decided to start shooting some videos and recording some of it. You know, one day, when I'm older, I can look back and watch this, or kids, grandkids, whatever. Like, that goofy guy there, I know him. So I guess we really don't need to do much more here until we get the proper receiver and we start putting servos in that we're going to keep in, get them wired in. So, as you see, battery box with our plug-in for that guy, which we'll have to run over here. Servos will go in here. Receiver will go in the box we just dilly-dallied with. And I think we're going to go like that. We'll get some bolts around for it. Probably run just a stubby antenna. Maybe? Yeah, it comes out of the roof of that truck, so we might run a stubby one just for a nostalgia look, because I think, you know, it's kind of cool. You don't see antennas sticking out cars anymore, really. So, yeah, we're going to get servos in next. See if I can't get the right flywheel and body mounts, because apparently I don't know what I'm doing. Look, we just straighten it. Tmaxx this baby. Make it work. Get her done. Let's apply these screw pins. I might have pieces laying around here. I don't know. Can't say I don't. Good Lord have mercy. It's getting to be late today. Just because we want to see the body on the truck Am I right? I think I am. So these goes towards the back, the starter holes. Yeah, these are round, and the ones I picked up like an H. So not gonna help me out today. However, and then the wonderful engineering. The body pinhole is behind the shock, so we're just gonna leave it sit there and look pretty. How's that? I don't think. Hang on, there's a lot of stuff in here. Might have had the old ones. I like some aluminum ones, but stuff like this, I like plastic. I know you've heard it a lot, but plastic does give. Oh, look at all that Phillips hardware. That helps me 0%. Skid plate. I might throw that on there. I don't know. Man, it's kind of pinkish. Not a fan. Kind of a snob. I want my truck to look good. Yeah. We could replace. I gotta do all that too. These toe links. With toe links. Who took the toe links? Toe links. There we go. We'll keep piling it up here, right? Are you guys in view of this hot mess and a half that I got laying here? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's what we're doing. I don't know, but yeah, these guys. So, these rear ones, I know they make upgrades and changes and eliminators and bars and, you know, you name it. But we're just going to stick with the stock parts for right now. I don't remember which one it is. I think it's on the inside, so take the wheel off. Probably see it a little better. No. One of these is not good. Yeah, that one right there. Oh, does this fit on here? Heck yeah, it does. Let's try to lose all the pieces at once. That's how we roll. Anywho. Oh, that has a newer boat. Let's do this. Oh, I can't hold it. I can't hold it. Oh no, I cracked. Alright. Grab a hold. Grab a hold, that's what I said. Grab a hold. Get this out of here. Oh yeah. Just make sure. Let's take a gander. Dang it. That don't look like the right one. That's probably totally. Alright. Stuff it. Where the heck did the other two go? I had four. Oh, here they are. Yeah, these ones are longer. Let's definitely go back here. Stick this one in there. That started. Woo! It's probably way too long of a video, but I'm out of memory. I don't really know. I don't think these are supposed to be threaded, but they seem to be, so we'll just remain that. Especially, I mean, I already got a lock nut on the thing, right? Bam. And we have these notches in here, so we can get a wrench in there. So, engineering win there, right? You can see the hot mess that this thing is. I mean, it's plastic, they bend, yada, yada, yada. I get it. So, yeah, she's a little bit, that was going to fail had we just ran with it, you know what I mean? I could probably take that off to save the rest of it. That kind of deal. Get this one put back in there. Don't bust it up now, dude. Okay. Don't put it out with your boot, Ted. Don't tell the wife I said that. I don't even know what show it's from. Oh. Yeah. I'll have to check the rest of them, right? Can't say it. That one looks good. Well, these aren't hooked up yet up front. That outside's good. That's good. That's okay. And I think they're good. Okay, we just had the one damaged one, so that's cool. Got some extras, man. For sure. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna take a break. So I'll be right back. All right, guys. It is a new day on the T Maxx rebuild. Last time, I was having issues getting the flywheel back on this truck, and lo and behold, I didn't know what I was doing. Well, did a little research. We got her, I hope, figured out, because we're gonna see what we can do here real quick. Got all these parts ready. Looks to have happened is I missed a very important little piece when I traded in the motor, but no big deal. We get extras, and it's disgusting. It is this guy right here. I did not realize there was a it looks like a split cone over that shaft. Didn't notice it. So we're missing that on this motor, so we're gonna get this off and try to get him put on the new one so we can get that actually together and Loctited and get the motor actually in, and then we can actually set the gear match too. So that'll be a nice big step done. While we're at it, we're gonna go ahead and throw the fuel line on some of the fuel tank at the bottom and stuff so we don't have to take it back out again. The rest, the wiring should be good. We'll probably have to pull one bolt out to hook a ground wire up. I did go throw the two servos in I had that work still. We're gonna have to replace some stuff later on. Probably pull it back apart to put these mounts in, because all this stuff is gonna be in the way. Because the bolts come up through the bottom for these 4 holes, and 2 of them, we might be able to get 2 through this skid plate. We'll see. But our third servo mounts up here to run the throttle and the brake. This is the shift servo to this guy for our reverse, and then steering. So let's first see if I get this thing off of here, shall I? Let me see. Let me double check where we're at with everything here. All right. And it's probably really gooped on there. Knowing anything. Oh no. Oh no, yes! Oh baby! Came right off. And there's probably gonna be... No, that rides on the ID of the bearing. Okay. Nothing else in there. Thank you very much. So now we have him. So it's like a taper, it's for the taper lock of the flywheel. So there's your little split. You see she's a little cone shape. And that goes in the back of the flywheel here, because that's obviously a taper as well. And as you tighten it down, she will lock on. So let's get this motor back out. I think I only threw 2 bolts. One bolt in there to hold it for a while, just to look pretty while it was on a stand overnight. There she be again. So let's start with that this time. Actually, no, we probably should wipe that off a touch. There we go. Oh, that's magnets in the motor. Alright. That's so much better. Okay. Get this guy on here. We're gonna get our wrench, tighten him up. Anybody know what size that is? Is it an 8? Probably. That's what the glow plug is, right? Do I know a torque spec on there? We're just gonna snug it in the vise. Just a quick touch. Just a snug. Oh man. Anyways, okay. Nuts on. Should be able to get our clutch shoes in there. Anybody remember which way these dang things go? If I put it on the wrong way, it just won't run, right? I can't spin that to figure out which is forward. See if we can go by the witness marks that were on here from before. Looks like it was this way. Spray them out. What's it mean when the spring is in the hole? Nothing? I don't know. Hopefully that's the right way. And we'll snap that on. And then we'll get to putting her back in. So just a second. Alright, so for a quick search, looks as though the diagram it shows them going on this way once we put them on. So just hurry up and do that. Move on with our lives here. Supposed to be like that. This bearing does. He's excited. He's always wanting to come on there. Planning. Let's see here. Shebang. Now what we're gonna do here we're gonna go ahead and take some of these bolts back out, Loctite them, put this all back together. So we'll be right back after that. Alright, we got it apart and we're just gonna kind of start Loctiting and putting together. We're using blue 243. Hopefully that's gonna be enough. Yeah, I'm gonna start kind of just putting some of these back together. Get them in there. Maybe we should do some of the mount real quick, maybe. And also, we're going to go ahead and hook up a ground wire to the Easy Start harness while we have this out. Probably a little bit easier in the long run. Maybe, maybe not. We're going to go ahead and throw them on. We'll finish snugging him when he's in place, so I kind of know where it's going to go. Oh, yeah. Get them all started first, right? And snap them up. Remember, Loctite works best if your bolts are clean and prepped for Loctite. You can just throw them on there dirty and it'll be kind of like a medium or a low strength, right? So these, snug up 3 of these. figure that out when we get up in there. Next, I ran these through the back side so I can get to them. Oh, it wants to grab and turn it around. Turn it over. Means our one-way bearing is good. That's nice. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh man. Oh yeah. Oh buddy. She's going together nice. Just a light snug. We'll let the Loctite do its work or its job. Anabolic. Isn't that a steroid? I don't know. Alright. This is bad mamma jamma. I want to get a resonator pipe for this too. This chrome ones just look so nice. Especially on a shelf queen like this, right? Just kidding. We are going to try to run these things this summer. Get us at least one video of nitro stuff, if not more, but it's hard to say. Work and family and all that jazz. Oh man, that's not coming back apart. Meantime, let's see if we get that fuel line, which is right here. A piece of this started on the bottom of that fuel tank since I didn't do that the other day. Maybe. I don't think it's gonna happen, but maybe. I don't even know if we need to put a little clampy do on there or not. Where's it at? What's this one? Tell you what, you don't have to watch this. I'm gonna pull this off here, put that hose on. Alright, just a heads up on these guys. This is literally, it's just a straight barb. There's no actual barb to it, just a straight fitting. I just pushed it on there and just threw a zip tie on it. I don't think there's going to be much pressure, but I mean it does pressurize the top with your exhaust gas to help push the fuel through. So it might be a little bit there. But anyways, we just threw a zip tie on there. We're going to throw it back in the truck. Alright, fuel tank is back in. I think we got enough hose. I don't know. Tubing. We got enough tubing. Let's take... She's clean. Let's get this guy in here. Right? That's what we've been wanting to do. Where's this thing go? It goes over here. We'll figure that out. For motor mount bolts. Bam. We'll just go ahead and get pre-Loctite on a couple of these here. Goodness, sorry. Alright. Numero uno. Where are we at? Shooting in the dark. Oh yeah. Tell you what, for being old, I mean, they got notches everywhere you need the notches to be able to reach your bolts. Freaking awesome. The ones in the bumper, the ones in the chassis, there's some up here I think is going to work for later. Alright. Gear mesh. Holy moly. How do we do this? I have it a little too snug down right now. Can't move it. Which one? Might have been that one. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. There she goes. We got her moving now. I'm going to do this probably with any other car, like smaller pitch stuff. Just a little between the teeth. Just that tiny little bit of backlash. I think that's it. Let me snug one down. These have a little bit of slop, so you can actually go side to side with the motor too. Or like a forward and back wiggle, so you gotta get it squared up both ways as best you can. That feels good. We're gonna snug her down right there. Heck yeah, buddy. Someone needs help. I need help, but not that kind. Dude, motor's in. Throw this exhaust bolt here. What do we got here? This little guy. It's for the exhaust hanger right here is what we're doing. This has a nut. It's a through hole. Got a nut on the top and or bottom, however you want to do it. Heck yeah, I use my wire strippers. I don't get it. Bam. Bam. All right, let's do flyby. Check it out. New stuff. Looking good. Oh yeah. Gonna reuse the old Futaba. And that one was a JR. Metal Gear, I mean, right? As long as it works. We just want to make sure we have a good one on our throttle brake for, you know, those crazy issues. I'm thinking this probably goes up through here. Keep it away from the hot header pop. We'll just cut it long, and then we can do whatever we want with it later. Get her tucked out of the way for now while we work. And then this guy, we need to finish tightening this up. So, and this gets mounted. Let's see. He gets mounted back on the rear body mount. So he's going to be kind of close to these wires, right? Oops, get over here. Somewhere in this vicinity. And then I'm just kind of running him out through here for now because I don't know what I'm doing. Never had one of these. It does end up going like in here somewhere. I have one. It's not the right one. I'll end up getting mounted in this. So I think we're not too far off from what we want. We do need to run the wires for the Easy Start motor over there. I think we should actually run them through here still. Get them over here. Oh yeah, polarity matters on that one too, don't they? It'll be trying to start the wrong direction. Won't do anything. Just stick them in there too for now. Until we get the right body mount, get this hooked and start finishing up this. We are here to run our glow plug wire up, and then our grounding wire so we can snug up that motor mount bolt. And that's what we're gonna do. remember the best way. Needle nose to do this? I don't remember. It just kind of sticks in that groove there. So yeah, that ground wire is not in a horrible spot where we already have it. Turn them right there. That should be that. I wonder if we can reach in there just a little bit. That needs some skinnier ones. That's okay. Get this guy out of here. Actually, you know what? We could run our tube over. I don't know why I was running this over here. That goes to this one goes to the carburetor. So that's gonna end up going over here. Give me some extra line. Maybe we'll make a loop like they did on the Revo. And then our pressure line, yeah, I missed it. Pressure line goes back there, and that one's gonna wrap around to the exhaust. And we'll do the same thing. We'll cut this long just for now. I mean, technically, could try to fire it up, but it's all gonna be manual running, manual controls. Oh no! I think our carburetor lever may be upside down. I don't know. We'll figure that out when we start hooking linkages up. It's starting to get busy in here now with all the wires. All the wires. It's a good thing, right? We're getting closer. So, motor is in. I have to order some new body mounts. Actually, I think I might have to do shock towers. I haven't seen the round posts a whole lot anymore. They got those H posts, which don't matter. Then I'll have an extra set of body mounts when I bend these ones. And these are old shock towers, so no big deal. Now we got that done. Let's throw in these front two towers for this front servo mount. Let's see, we're gonna have to find everything for this guy. To look up underneath here and see if these are, yeah, just flats. Okay, so we'll do front head bolts. Dump them all out. Searching. Oh, buddy. Okay. I think we got 4 that'll work. Let's see. Yeah, buddy. Nice thing about these Arma drivers, I tell you, is it's the shank on them is the same size all the way into the handle. I've already cut this one back 4 times because the end of them aren't the greatest, you know. But just keep cutting her down. I mean, hell, it'll last you quite a while. You're not gonna do full rebuilds with these things typically. You're just doing your, you know, your maintenance on your one truck. But all my stuff's in the house for the winter, so I'm just out here making do. It's the random stuff that I got laying around. Oh, snug. And again, you're going into plastic, so no need for Loctite. Let's see what that is. Right there. So let's see if we get this front one in. Probably the most difficult bolt to get to. It's up. Oh yeah, it's fun stuff. We gotta see what we gotta do here. Oh, hear that? Got that on there. Forgot to put that on there. Gotta lean into it. Oh, first try. Got her started. Let's do the other one, maybe. That's that old JR metal gear. I don't even have the screw in it. I just stuck it there to keep it out of the way. Got it. Okay. Oops, go back. I was afraid I was going to tear this whole thing apart just to get back into that boat there. Holy smokes, Tmaxx. These things are down in here. No! Can't see it from like any direction. Oh, there we can see them. There we go. Just double check our other one. Good thing I did. Bam, there we go. Okay. Really, I'd like to know where that's at. I think it's this one. We'll just throw this in while we're here. I don't think I need that. Maybe I do, I don't know. There. Threw that on. Now we gotta put a servo in it. Maybe we'll get a nice one for that, huh? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, motor, gear, transmission, drive shafts, axles, arms, bulkheads, differentials, fuel tank. I just got a little bit of wiring to do. So I'm gonna do some more researching before I just start plugging stuff in. I might have to switch this around, and then we're getting close. All right, see you in a minute. Well, ladies and germs, I was almost done getting the motor all put back in when I noticed the motor for my Easy Start was wiggly. So I thought, you know what, we better take it apart, even though it's all together, check it. And glad we did, because both boats, man, I can't say it right to save my life now. Both bolts were definitely coming out and starting to get into the gears, which I kind of let you see the inside of this thing here. Let me get this bolt back in. Oh man, that magnetism is really messing with me right now. There we go. You got this guy, you got your 3, and there's a gear on the back side of there, and a couple more in there. You got your starter, one-way one there. So, take a mental note in case you need to know how to put it back together. Let's see if we can't get it back together as well. Those gotta go in there. I know you want to go in there, little dude. I know you do. I'll just do this. There we go. Line them up. She's back. We're gonna put our bolts in and get it back on the motor again. Okay, so another reason we had to pull it apart is we got the Easy Start done, got that put back in. So this little guy is a linkage for your carburetor. It's got a set screw on it where you can turn it any direction you need to. However, when it's installed in here, you can't get back to it to tighten it back up. So what we did was, while we got her loose, minus the fuel line here, we're just gonna sit her in place and then get where we need it, and then test fit a couple of times here. And hopefully we can get her on there. As you can see, it just goes right on the carb. You just got to tighten up that set screw once you get it where you want it, because the linkage has to go on this little guy, which mounts to this post, like so. And then your servo runs over, and it's really hard to get in there. Really hard to get in here and adjust anything, because there's so limited room inside there. So we'll get that adjusted, put together, and be back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a pain in the butt. So you got to set your carburetor position, your little lever, before you put the Easy Start on, because you can't get to the set screw if you do it after. So I've taken this Easy Start on and off about 5 times. We didn't mount the motor all the way in just yet again, but cool thing, I'll do that off camera. We did find some servos laying around, so that's gonna be exciting. And then hey, Traxxas, man, you know, whatever. These are decent servos, they're not horrible. Wouldn't buy them if you had to get a replacement, but I would definitely use them if you had them laying around. So we're gonna go metal gear for throttle and brake, and that's gonna go on these posts that we put in a little bit ago. That's going to sit right in there. And we're going to change this futaba out with this guy just so I have the Tmaxx look going on. We're going to clean these up, and then we're going to get them installed and start with a little more linkage work. So one moment. All right, crew, here's what we got. I'm getting wore out. Guess I could have hooked that back up too, huh? This guy. All right, so we're just gonna wait on some more screws to mount our servos. We got the linkage in. You can see kind of the issue down yonder. We got to get the orientation of your arm right down there, just right, and tighten up the set screw, which is over here facing that easy start motor. Once you get that in, then you can put your easy start back on your motor and get it back in there. We got to put a retainer on here yet for a little linkage. I ain't got it bolted in or adjusted or nothing. We got it all on so we could put power to it, start adjusting endpoints and all that stuff. But as you can see, if we run this guy, she's a running, and we're not hitting anything that I know of. And then you go the other way, we'll activate our brake, which I need to adjust that a little bit, a little tighter. I got it a little shorter for a little more leverage, but we'll adjust that set screw, that set collar, and get her good. And down there is our reverse servo. Yeah, reverse servo. That'll be fully adjustable once we get that all going. We got springs on both sides of him, push and pull. Our brake, steering, run our battery cable over from there. Everything's just shoved in there for now. We don't have a radio in it just yet. We'll do that. So that'll be coming up on the next part here. I gotta get proper bolts for these. These are just temporary, but I have those. We're gonna replace the towers so the mounts we have will work. And then get a new fake antenna with a receiver, set endpoints, mount this guy. And I think that's going to be it. We were going to go ahead and put a new steering silver in eventually, and then the blocks, I had 2 holes stripped out to mount the one servo, so we'll change them out as well before we get going. But that's what's coming up. Hopefully this ain't going to take too much longer. I'm getting excited. Here. Alright guys, now I've kind of got linkages set in place. I'm pretty sure they're going to work where they're at. I don't know. We're going to mess with it. Right now we're going to throw in receiver. We're going to run a radio link on this guy. I like the range. I like to be able to set fail safes, endpoints, all that stuff. I don't run this radio on a lot of cars, but primarily range stuff like my retrieval boat and my speedrun car. So this is only going to be the 3rd one on here. We're going to see. So we need to get power. Let's see, we need steering on 1, right? On the side. And then throttle number 2. I don't think that's him. I think that's this one. 2. And then I'm pretty sure, we're going to guess, it's going to be down here. For one of those. I got batteries in here, so make sure. Nice thing, it's not electric. I don't have to worry about it running away because you know, it ain't running. Let's just guess on one of these for now. We could set our endpoints. That's our reverse switch. Reverse servo that's sitting over here. We're just gonna guess on him. This will get mounted probably inside upside down and that guy. And then you gotta see, binding these radio links is actually kind of nice. You don't need a bind plug. I went ahead and I set up T Maxx and got its own little channel in here at the moment. It should be on him. Let me push more buttons. Yeah. Okay, so we are on the T Maxx. set this, it's all plugged in, we can turn the power on. Boom. Got a green light. So normally when you set these up, you hook power to it, it'll flash slow. Hold the button for just a couple seconds, it'll turn fast, and then it'll go green, and you're bound. So, all that jazz in there. Let's see if we got, oh, that's slow. All right, so we do need to upgrade that steering servo, but it is the right direction. That's good. Let's take a gander up here. I didn't bolt that on yet, and we don't have a bolt up here either for the retaining that shift linkage. But oh yeah, I set the end point, so you'll see the carb fully opens, but doesn't try to go much past that. That should be good. And then our brake is full brake, squishing that tubing. So we try to roll her. Oh yeah. Should be good. And then our shift servo, where's that button? Ooh, I got a 3-position switch for that. Gotta be careful, make sure we sear. That's what the springs are for. Looks like that's actually working pretty good. We'll know when we go to run it. As long as I don't leave it in neutral, right? Be like an FMS car. Leave it neutral for now. So that's pretty rad. That's working. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick it in the box and button it up for right now. It's gonna be a little bit before we get another servo. Oh man. Alright. Alright guys, it's been a couple of days for me. It's been what, a second for you? So, but we went ahead, got our linkages bolted on, got them in the right position that we needed. What else do we do? Oh yeah, the body mounts in. And I think, we got a plug made for the receiver box. So all that stuff is buttoned up. This thing is ready to fire. Got her fitting on there how it should. Got the Nitro Sport sitting back there. It's coming along good too. We'll do something, maybe do a little video on that guy. But his T Maxx is ready to go. We're gonna try to fire it up here in the garage. And I don't know how much of the break-in stuff I'm gonna try to get on video, but maybe just a little bit. We gotta throw us some new double A's in here, and we're gonna see how she does. So let's get after that. All right, what is up, guys? We are gonna try to fire this bad boy up. See what we can do. So, what we did, went ahead and put a new steering servo in it. That other one was pretty bad. I couldn't get it to really work very good. I'm gonna turn power on, I think. Alright, that thing works. Okay, that works. So we got control of it. For the easy start, I just got an adapter. Just run the lipos that I run and everything else. Oops. I just sit it there. Man, make this look a lot harder than what it should be, right? Alright. I just Velcroed in. No big deal. Boom. That's ready to rock. And I do have the Easy Start all hooked up on this truck. It does work. However, for trying to get a car started the first time and all that jazz, I don't like using this for everything. So I put on a separate glow igniter so I can leave it on, make sure get it tuned in. Even if the glow plug might be a little weak, you never know. Go with the normal, this Tmaxx is 20. You should break it in with whatever you're going to use on it normally. I don't know if I'm going to run 20 or 33 later on. Right now we're going to just stick with 20. I'm not out to change the world with horsepower here. I think I'll have plenty. Throw a little bit in there. It's cold in here, so I don't know how it's going to turn over. Get him clicking. We're green. Radio. Let's see, it's prime it. Maybe. Oh, sounds pretty good. He's turning over. Clutch ain't slipping, so that's always positive. I think I got fuel. I don't know, I couldn't see. Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. Woo! Oh buddy. He's catching. Seems like it's catching. The clutch is a little. Let's see. I don't know. All right, she's firing. Let's go ahead. We'll sit her on the ground, fire again, see if we get her moving. Start the braking in. Alright, we got some of the break-in done. We got some transmission issues going on. Have to look into that later. But we're gonna get some run footage before it gets super cold this weekend. Oh, that's what you do. That's why you bring your stuff with you. Maybe. You know what? I don't know if I tighten that glow plug up. Fire that back up. Oh shit, I don't have an extra hand. Alright, alright. Oh yeah, brakes are working. Oh, I got some tuning to do for my reverse, so meanwhile I have to run after it. Yeah, brakes. See that wheelie? Heck yeah! Needs a little tuning. He's a little lean on the top end, just stumbling. Super cold. It's probably 20 out today. Oh, we got a wheel come off. I think that's gonna be it, guys. We'll let you check this out. I'm freezing. I'll be going in the house. Check your wheel nuts. I don't care. That's still awesome. There she is. Anyways, thanks guys. They're coming for us. Play with your RCs, like and subscribe. Catch you on the next one.